Greetings to the Nice Dawn podcast. Here we have Alec.
It's Ren von Stromschlag.
Marcus.
Zoe.
Alex.
As Yotun.
And Sam.
That's Gimbal. But I'm mad today, so...
And Sam, what happened last session?
Everyone didn't believe me! Okay.
That was it.
So
I still don't even know what happened.
we just wanted to have a short rest. That was how everything started, and we spent an hour and a half not resting. So
We
someone...
hunted 2 deer.
We hunted 2 deer. Burnt a deer to a crisp.
Netseal burnt the deer to a crisp. It
was her first time
It was
doing a
her
spell.
first try, but I was very hungry and I got upset.
I give you food.
Multiple
After,
occasions.
No, during! I gave you a fucking leg.
yeah, but Josh specifically said that it wasn't very good.
Oh,
It was a little
It was
spit.
skin and bone, literally.
Yeah,
thought that counts.
And tendon.
I liked playing with it. Okay, so we were trying to get a deer to eat, but Netseal burned it to a crisp on her first attempt at using magic. And I was upset, and so I charged her. She set fire to keep me at bay. I got a little bit hurt, whatever. And then I was all upset, and then I looked over, and she did a fucking sneaky, angry, she gave me a very awful, mean look, and then as soon as she saw I was looking, switched back. And it was not natural, and I don't trust it. So now I'm upset, and I tried to tell everyone, but no one believed me. Those two weren't there. Alec and Ren and Zori were not there. But I tried to tell Trumanov and Reb and Brother what was going on and what happened. I love the synchronized Mountain Dew sip that just happened. And they didn't believe me, and Netseal was like being super weird. And then meta knowledge is that Yotun tried to calm her down by rolling like a persuasion check for her to not be mad at me and pretend that I was angry, but he only rolled a 3, yet she complied. So meta knowledge, extra evidence, just like the first cults in the first session.
You don't know that.
I said meta knowledge. I'm admitting it,
Sorry.
but I don't trust.
It's now
I feel like you're kind of focusing on the less important part of that.
So, yeah, there was a lot of stuff that happened that session, Gimbal.
I wasn't paying attention.
At some point within the next
We
24
also
hours,
went
we'll be raining for a
To the
short
Devil
time.
Castle.
Yeah.
I was getting to that. I need to make sure that my feud is established so that it makes sense for everybody. But why I don't trust Netseal?
Zori and Netseal also grew a little closer, I think. And
They smooched.
Nireb has established himself as the party conflict manager.
That no one
The
listens to.
HR.
Yeah, Nireb's HR's moment.
No one cares about him.
Oh, don't say that.
That's why you're in charge of his character.
That's why Ren
I'm in charge of this
But
character.
you're already established that only Ren cares about him at the moment.
Because the
And
healing,
he's
but that's the
HR.
only reason.
Alright, so then we traveled through the forest. Yotun saw something weird with the tree, but then couldn't find it again. And then later he saw shapes walking through the forest. He doesn't know what real shapes are, but he tried really hard. And then we found a bunch of
I
really
tried
weird
really hard.
footprints that were like all ovular and like all identical. And that was weird. And then we decided to scale the castle walls from the back entrance to avoid all the shit that was going on at the front.
I said we could have gone through the front door.
I suggested that too.
But we didn't. So then they were working on getting Yotun up because he's a very heavy boy. And then
Sick.
Zori fell off and revealed herself to 2 cultists and a paladin
Don't get
that were
purposely did
inside the thing. No, it was a 1.
Revealed herself.
Well, she basically implied she would for the cultists.
My leather armor is just like one of those rip-off ones.
It's
Can
It's all Velcro.
Can you explain kind of the conversation? Because I don't know the names, but you pretended to be part of someone from your past army. I don't know their name.
I don't know their name either.
You said their
Lila
name.
Rosora.
I said I worked for a lady named Lila Rosora.
Yes. And that seemed kind of suspicious to the paladin, but you were able to convince him it was fine because you kind of flirted with the cultist, and now they think that they're going to bone you, and they're like fine with having a threesome, whatever.
And they probably will.
Probably not.
And then I, who
What
was...
race were they?
A dragonborn and a dwarf.
That knocks another one off the list. Like that.
Perfect. Then I was going to scout out the castle, and I found a 10,000 strong army of the shape guys, and there was a big starfishy thing that was
That was
hanging
also one of the metal, the robot-shaped guys.
hanging out with the Deva and
The Bone Devil.
the Bone Devil, and everything seems fine, and they're very clearly going to war. And we're trying to figure out how to kill exactly 27 of them to make it a prime number.
Make me sad.
To make him
Chaotic neutral!
In real life.
and
It will mess with the organizational abilities of the enemies.
And these guys are also about the size of your tune, except for the starfish guy, who's about 15 feet tall. And I think that's everything.
That's pretty much it.
Pretty much, yeah.
We don't trust Netseal. I don't trust Netseal. No one will believe me. I'm not eating in protest.
I'm just gonna keep throwing food at you occasionally.
There's just
Maybe not when
nothing.
we're over a pit.
Developing pile of food in the bottom of your backpack.
Yep.
So,
Squishy.
I come back to you guys. So,
Oh.
did everyone else see what just happened?
At this point, Gimbal is still not back.
No.
Who else is on the wall right now?
Everyone.
Everyone
Cool.
was, so I think we all saw it. I don't know if we all understood
So
it.
we have a couple of options. We can continue on the wall and just just try to stealth through. We can actually go to the front where I said we would be.
You said to who?
I feel like we need to go there now.
Yeah, Netsuko goes, oh, we couldn't really hear you. You were a little far
Oh,
away.
oops. Also, I was speaking a different language. I did have to
Yeah,
mention
also-
that there were people with me. They seem friendly towards me.
Okay. What do
And
you
I
mean?
said-
Why are they friendly towards you?
They seem to think I'm a devil.
Okay, well, your tiefling is kind of, it's
Yes.
like, okay, well, glad you were able to trick them.
So we can go to the front and meet up with them. Big oof.
Because
From what I was able to gather, it seems that they are working together to kill demons. So that doesn't actually go against what we were here to do.
Sasha's face is saying that's not what happened.
goes,
That's what I got.
goes, oh, well, they're killing the demons, but what, are they going to stay here or leave? Did you get that?
I am unaware. I could go and ask for more information. However,
Um,
they are already gone.
Yeah, you look over and they're entering the door into the keep now and closing the door behind them. You're like, okay, never mind.
So they're gone.
You know, as members,
Leaving is an option.
It is, but I don't know what they're going to do. I would like to at least see if the portal's closed.
I could go and mingle.
That is true. Please
Probably
do.
with some of the lesser devils, so they don't get mad at me.
That's very possible.
I'm not there, but you said you'd bring allies.
At this point, you
Yes.
now come back, Gimbal.
You saw it all.
Brother. We have a problem. There's an army.
I'll turn to Ren. Do you have anything I can drink?
The spider is jittering with panic as going.
I can-
There's an
I
army
can
of
see
shapes,
why.
brother.
Brother!
I climb onto Brother's head. Guys.
Wait,
And then, oh,
do I have like a thing in my face if you're on my head now?
I'm like,
Oh, okay.
I'm like-
It's
like
like
on your
hitting the
torso.
back of my head.
a wig, a spider wig.
yes. Guys, there are over 10,000 of them. All the shapes. And a giant starfish that looked like the shapes but wasn't the shapes. And the two that we saw talking outside.
Well,
Can
that's
you
not
call
good.
your giant friend from the sky?
I don't quite know how I did that in the first place.
He gave you a necklace.
Yeah,
His first date
he
gift.
knows where I am.
I think.
I'm just gonna start walking along the wall and drinking from the wine bottle now.
So I look to go to
Are
the
you like
entrance.
balancing?
I'm going to the middle. I'm going to the front gate.
I take out some of my ink and just darken
I should have
underneath
used my
where my
pen.
eyes are to just make me look
More
More evil.
evil.
Performance.
You know what? That's not bad. With a +0 though, so 13.
Do I have
You're sort of on your ink as if it's makeup, and you're actually like doing okay. You're like, oh, maybe I'd be good at doing makeup.
I realized I probably should have used my scribing hat.
Oh shit.
Can I go back? Can I stealth back and use my hat?
Well, Zora's just walking.
I'm walking along the wall.
I'm gonna follow Zori.
Netseal and Netseal's taking them off, and Reb are all there like crouching behind the parapets, so they're not seen. You guys want to like crouch and stealth?
I should have gotten their names. Fuck.
Can I use if I use my hat, but like I move? Does it like record?
It follows you.
Yeah. Okay. So I want to say, I want to use the command word, right, and then I'm gonna.
Okay, as you say right, the feather hops out of your hat and starts to write at your surroundings what's happening around you guys and what's being said in movie script in a parchment that is slowly being built as it writes in the air.
Perfect.
Neat.
I will say if Yotune's following me, I will just turn around and say to Gimbal, if we speak to any other devils or angels, don't talk and don't eat anything.
But they have one of the snakes.
We can
I
eat
will
it
shoot you with
after.
an arrow if you do anything. Doing that would put all of us in danger.
I just.
Don't do it.
Perhaps we should get a muzzle.
A muzzle of
How
silence.
dare
A meat muzzle, so it'll be like a pork like on the bone, so you eat while that's not muzzling you.
If anyone approaches us and asks, I am in charge. Ren, you may speak, but very little, and please do not be very boisterous.
I'm literally. So, do you fill me in on what happened? Because I don't know anything. I wasn't there.
Oh yeah, I told everyone.
I wasn't there. I showed up after.
Oh, I will reiterate them.
Okay.
Great, so it's all in script.
Oh no.
It is.
So should I?
I'm gonna ask her, please scratch the name Lady Lilithora from the script.
I don't think that's how it works.
It's not. You
Alright,
try to
scratch
touch
it.
the the pen, like the quill, and your hands like just like get knocked off as it keeps writing.
So should I pretend to be of Lols?
No.
No,
Well, it's a demon.
that's not related.
No.
They're killing demons.
No, I thought that's what he guessed, and that
No.
you were like, sure.
No mention of Lilith.
Devils hate demons, and demons hate devils.
Let's just roll with what we're doing.
Cool. Should
As
I
I said,
hide?
don't talk.
Should I go in the backpack?
Yes.
I'm gonna
I
pull
go in the
out
backpack.
a
Yes.
piece of paper and a pen.
I drink again from the wine.
Could you draw me?
Yes.
Could you draw me a symbol of someone that's going to be allied to them?
I'm gonna grab one and draw one of economics.
Oh, you bitch!
Who's Econoids?
I'm not telling you.
I don't think we're supposed
And
to.
I'm gonna hand it back to him.
He knows this from background lore because we've talked about him in a different campaign.
Because Zori would know this.
Yes. Oh, that's gonna be rough. So you're saying, Gamble, don't say a thing, then you pull that shit?
Yes.
The hypocrisy here.
So I would
Jesus,
just...
wait.
Do
Eight
I
wisdom.
recognize
8 wisdom.
Religion.
Wait, question.
17?
Okay. You recognize this actually as the sigil of Eugenoips, the leader of the fourth layer of the Nine Hells, and a royal devil. He is he's the fifth most powerful devil, and is the spy master of the Nine Hells. For deception, shape-shifting, and flying.
Oh shit. If it's flying, I wouldn't have done that.
You should know this.
I didn't know the last one. I knew the first two.
All of his devils fly.
Oh well. Oops.
You would actually know that it said that his realm of the Nine Hells is meant to be a deception where you seem that your surroundings are many different places at once, but in reality you're hanging by your neck, hanging from a ceiling over an endless void.
Oof. In any case, 8 wisdom. I'm gonna keep going with it. Whatever. It's fine. Bullshit my way out of it.
I have a question about the hat. Is it the hat just like absorb everything, or just everything I see?
Everything around you.
So I'm in the backpack. It's just like within a radius around me.
Yeah.
So even if I can't see it, it will record it.
Yes.
Okay. So then that means Netseal is also being recorded.
Yep.
Perfect.
Anyway, you now have that seal.
It doesn't like the thing is, if you read it, it would be like as if you were writing like a
screenplay?
screenplay. So it's like
Net Seal revealed herself to be a traitor. Everyone was shocked that Gimbal was right.
that never happens.
We'll wait for that to pop up at some point.
So I look at the symbol, and because I recognize what it is,
So technically allied to is the devil and that stuff, but like most of the devils here don't fly. Only like the leaders and like the select few do.
But it works because if it's if it's the god of shapeshifting, then and they're like, why don't you fly? They're like, oh, we shapeshifted, bitch. And then
It's better than what I was gonna come up with.
what were you gonna come up with?
His wings were removed.
I'm just a dark wizard. It's not unreasonable for me to ally
why you have
myself
those
with
dark
powers
ink
greater
pages
than
under
myself.
He's a cultist now. Perfect.
Yeah. I thought that was the obvious answer, honestly.
That was not what I came up with.
All of your occultists. Like that was what you were gonna do.
I'm
I
just
don't know
gonna
if
hide
I
in the backpack.
I don't know if I would describe myself as a cultist, more of just an arcane user of
This entire time I'm gonna keep walking and drinking from the
absent
wine.
morals.
Symbols.
Okay.
I hope that you reckless class on the army, and it's like that one thing that wins.
Everyone except for allies die.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep walking along the wall and just taking a look.
I'm in the back.
Taking a look at anyone that comes around us.
Is Yotun's shield reflecting the light and bringing attention to us?
Is it?
Probably.
Yeah. Everybody roll stealth with disadvantage.
I mean,
I
like,
use prestidigitation to make his shield black.
You
It
can't.
can't. It stays clean.
It's enchanted so that it can never be dirtied.
No, I just changed the color.
Oh.
now it's a black reflective color.
Yes.
It's like
It's a
tinted windows.
It's a shiny black.
You don't have to do it, but just say like
14.
this thing will always be shiny.
That's an 8. I'm not even
Oh my god, that was
bothering.
a 1, Jesus
Powerful magic
Christ.
to
I'm honestly not even bothering
What's
trying to
supposed to
stealth.
18.
Yeah.
18. Good.
14, but I'm in the backpack, so I don't know if that changes.
How did I beat the rogue in the stealth roll?
I have a +8!
Yeah, and that's the rolled a 12. I rolled an 8, but I'm not even
Oh,
trying to
for-
stealth. I'm just walking along the
I was
wall.
a 9. Oh wow, it's a 18 for Chimo.
Okay, so you guys are all
Why
actually.
did
what did you
Trina
roll
beat
again?
me? She's
Oh.
carrying all the weapons.
I rolled a 9.
Okay. So
It's kind of hard to hide on a wall when I'm big.
And
Your rep
metal.
with a 5.
reflective shield, and your rolled a 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Under it falls.
Oh.
After you guys
No one
managed
cared
to
about
roll
him anyway.
mostly stealth decently,
I'm not bothering.
but
just
you're
walking with a wine
you're
glass.
walking.
Thank
You
you for the
have this
wine, by the way.
reflective shield, and your
Was it actually the flask with the truth serum? Okay.
And Nireb, at one point, as you're walking, just like he slips and just like smacks his face on the stone. Just, ah!
Mm.
The whole 10,000 faces turned to us.
All the cubes
You have the
rotate.
sound from Nireb, the sight from you, and just like obviously you're just like walking around like glug glug glug, drinking some wine.
I
So
put the amulet of Anuk in the bottom of my bag.
sounds good.
I will
Also,
try to
Nireb
hide
at this point
myself.
also hides his sigils of the Arcane Forge and his holy symbol. Let's see how successful is that. He's doing okay. Everything managed to be pretty hidden looking.
Okay.
You guys get around to the top. Are you guys hopping off the wall, or are you guys going on top of the wall?
Should I roll stealth for the hat?
No.
I think we were walking around the
Hatch
top of the
yourself.
wall to the front
Okay.
gate.
Mhm.
On top of the wall to the front gate.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless we see the Bone Devil and the Deva over there, I'm gonna try to avoid them.
At this point,
I thought they were in the pit.
I don't know where they are.
you see that there is a two acolytes, two kind of holy people, two people.
Aren't they holy?
They're about
Well-
to be. Knock an arrow.
Two people that seem to have holy symbols on them. They both have these symbols of Tyr on their chest. Anyone else roll religion? They can.
Yes. Do I have advantage?
No.
Can I see from my backpack?
What's my my religion?
Religion, where is my religion?
Not natural 20.
Mine's an 11.
okay.
17.
14.
Sorry, Tyr is the name.
Tyr.
Um,
Do they have a teardrop tattooed next to their eye?
no, they don't. Aw.
Is it both eyes?
It's a wonderful amount of int checks. I'm loving it.
Okay, they have
It's a good
they
proficiency
have
religion.
a warhammer that their symbol is a warhammer with scales on either end, hanging from the heads of the warhammer. They walk up with their hands clasped in their sleeves.
Do they look fiendish in any way?
No, they look like they're one of them is a half elf.
I'm talking about does anything give them off whether they're angelic or fiendish?
What was your religion check?
14.
14.
Mine was a 17.
17,
Just based on the
14,
coloring in the
No,
robes.
20.
11.
11.
I don't think
You're-
your tune would know anything about
Yeah, no.
religion anyway.
You guys walk. You guys.
You don't have feeling.
You guys. See these
You
guys.
don't know
They're
shapes.
holy. They seem to have like holy symbols. They have like a casting thing. They seem to be clerics of Tyr, a lawful good deity.
Okay.
They walk up to you guys and look to you, and they bow.
I
Welcome.
do my army salute.
Welcome, minion of Little Sora. We are glad to hear that you have joined us. The commander has been. Our commanders have been notified. Please come with us.
Do they seem fishy?
Insight.
Inside check. I'm doing it too. Oh boy. That's a 7.
12.
12.
Yes.
What was yours?
7.
7. You're not sure. Like at this point, you're all just probably really nervous and like, oh god.
It's just steam coming off of me as I'm doing this.
A little bit of steam coming off of you. But they don't seem to be very. They seem to kind of just be a little bored, honestly. Like they're not very. They're kind of just like, this is normal, whatever.
I hold
Once
on to
they turn around.
the dwarf body with no eyes, and I'm like, can you mend my friend? He was damaged.
Oh, of course. He goes and
Contract needed.
Needed.
His eyes are missing. You've just been carrying around.
one of the clerics goes and presses their hand on his eye sockets. Says,
My hand just goes to my whip, just carefully. Just watching this, just in case he does anything.
okay.
The guy on the ground.
Okay, so then they're going to.
I'm not trying to be intimidating to them. I'm just watching him, just getting ready to fight him if
Yeah.
he jumps up and tries to hit anything.
Says, I don't have much magic, but I can able to restore his eyesight.
I like to think it's like you're taking like your computer to the tech shop. It's like, it got damaged. I didn't pour water on it and peel out its eyes. It's fine.
He goes and you see a magical, a holy, divine magic surge go from him. You feel a tingle, and the guy kind of jolts the dwarf, and you hear a bit of a groan. And when he puts his hands back, you see his eyes have returned.
Are they normalized?
They are red.
My whip just
The one who
unspools.
healed him has already turned away. The other one seems to just stiffen. Says, "You are allies of Brana."
No.
Prisoner.
We brought him.
He attacked us.
And then, Seals
They
scoop his
run.
eyeballs out.
They run away.
This was going so well.
What?
Oh yes, I rolled well for once.
Is the mayor back with more drugs?
One of them turns around and casts.
To attack us?
Yes, casts.
You shouldn't have called him a friend. You should have been, can you fix this?
You guys said some specific things. Specifically, this one right here said something.
Start waving your paper with the sigil on it.
One of them turns around and casts what's the word called? Sacred Flame on Yotun, since he's the one carrying them.
But I'm in the backpack.
The other one hops off of the wall, and you hear a crack
Did it die?
no, he jumps off the wall, and you see a crack and a grunt in pain. You see him get up, and his arm flops limply.
Oof.
He might have broken his fall with his arm, and he seems to be running towards the Deva.
Shoot him down.
I
know
think
what I
You guys are still a bit around the corner. You haven't got within sight yet.
Maybe
They
we
were
can
probably
talk
sent-
our way out of this.
They were probably sent here to come greet you guys.
at this point, I think running might not be the best idea.
No.
Sacred
Someone's-
Flame on Yotun, that's going to be...
Am I not? Can I try to block it?
No, it's an
Not
attack.
fire damage.
It's a saving throw, actually.
Oh, was it not
It's
fire?
radiant.
Do I need
Shit,
to
that
throw?
wouldn't help me
Do I
then.
need to do a
Dexterity
saving
saving
throw?
throw on Yotun.
Do I need to as well?
No.
But I'm in the backpack.
It's not AoE, it's just like attacking it,
Oh,
shooting his
19.
chest.
Okay, because I'm like, he's wearing me.
Yeah,
Like,
on
okay.
your back.
Okay, I just want to make sure that
What is
like,
your saving
it's
throw?
fair.
19.
19?
Oh,
Okay, then you manage to put you throw your shield up, and the spell bounces off your disperses on your shield.
So while we were walking over here, I was working on the same evil ink makeup that I was doing. But now I've taken prestidigitation and just cleaned off one side of my face. So half of my face looks super evil, and the other half just looks like a kindly old elf.
Okay.
why?
I ask what's wrong.
I actually understand what he's doing. Fuck. I don't know what to do here.
So the guy who
Shoot him.
My
the guy
whip's
who's-
out. I don't have my bow right now. It's
So-
on my back.
So the
Hold on a second.
cleric who said he used up all of his magic to heal the guy's eyes.
Mm-hmm.
He's the one who's fighting you right now. The other one who you're not sure how much magic he has left. He's the one who hopped the.
I'm just gonna
the
start
wall,
walking
running.
towards him. Just like,
Nice.
what are you doing? As
I
I
sit
cast
down.
Druidcraft to add a little growl to my voice.
Okay.
I sit down and
Intimidation.
start reading a book.
Okay.
Oh shit! Intimidation. I am proficient in that. That's a non-natural 20.
He goes. Oh my god. How do I do this?
Still trying to hide my tail so they don't see it glowing.
He kind of takes a step back and stutters. You are the enemy. You are the ones we are trying to defeat. He's kind of looking around for a way to escape.
What enemy are you speaking of?
Can I grapple him?
This is a pretty narrow walkway. I don't know if you can run around.
Yeah,
it.
it's
also,
it's
probably
like
not
10
the best
feet.
idea.
It's like 10 feet wide.
Okay.
You could like run past and try to grab him if you want.
If I see him, I'm just
I
gonna
might
put my
not.
hand
I
up.
just,
I
like,
hold
walk
my
up.
hand up and stop him.
Cool.
Then I go back to my book.
I'm stopped.
He goes,
I'm gonna stick in my backpack.
so you're saying like who are this enemy you're talking about, right?
Mm-hmm.
He kind of looks at you all. Goes, I do not understand why a devil would be helping you. He closes his eyes and seems to focus on a spell. You want to stop him?
7.
How would I manage to
You
stop
guys,
him?
we're kind of in like pseudo combat, so if you wanted, you could try to like interrupt him.
No.
I'm gonna grab him by the ropes and just push him down onto the ground. So I'm leaning over
You're
him.
gonna push him down the hole.
No, I'm not pushing him under.
Okay, as you push him down, his eyes widen in shock. You're all beings of chaos. He goes, oh, you truly are all enemy, even you, a devil.
I'm gonna lean forwards. I hail from the garden. I am not a being of the abyss.
He goes, tell that to my magic, being a being of chaos.
Now I'm legitimately confused. Can I roll insight?
Sure.
Did he cast? Did he try to
Chaotic
identify?
neutral.
14.
He detected your alignment.
Yeah, okay. Chaotic neutral.
Are you saying because of my nature, wherever I come from doesn't matter?
Ooh.
I saying that in game.
Yeah, I'm saying that to him.
He goes, you are a being of chaos. It doesn't matter where you came from now. You
So
must be
even-
destroyed.
So even chaotic evil wouldn't have been okay.
He's lawful good.
Wait, I thought this was a bad guy.
No, this is a priest. This is a lawful good priest.
And lawful good.
So
people.
chaotic good wouldn't have been okay?
Nope.
I'm so confused.
Notice we got
So,
protection.
so chaotic good is worse than neutral, true neutral for this guy.
Apparently.
He hates all things chaos. They're all
Yeah.
lawful.
Well, let's eat him.
No, no.
Really, a very chaotic response there.
I
I'm
stick my
just-
head up. I stick my.
I'm going to
my-
stand up and I'm going to sit on him and just wait.
What part of him are you sitting on?
I'll straddle. I'll straddle and just sit there
Does he enjoy
as I
this?
just
Is he tempted?
as I just coil up my whip again.
Josh, is he tempted?
Roll perception.
Perception. That was.
How?
I
What?
don't.
It's a flat table. How is it cocked?
I did it cocked perfectly, not leaning against anything.
So basically, there's a dice standing freely, and it's somehow cocked.
Do I get both rolls? Do I get the 7 plus 15?
No.
Oh, I don't know how I did that.
Re-roll that.
It's not even
With
falling over my body.
advantage.
Sure. Honestly, that's amazing. How that
10.
happened.
Okay.
10.
And
Perception. 9.
Nice.
9.
I forgot about that.
That's enough. It's honestly enough.
Cool.
What you're looking for? The priest seems to blushes furiously, but seems to also be not very happy.
I move a bit.
You do see that Netseal seems a little upset.
I'm trying to make him uncomfortable.
You can join in. Teach her your ways.
I'm trying to look like I'm in
She seems a
charge,
little
so
jealous.
I'm not trying to show emotion.
Can I look into the pit?
Yes.
I'm just gonna look towards where the other one ran and just wait expectantly.
Alright,
So just not chasing that guy.
No.
Oh fuck, right.
I
Okay.
don't know what to do about it.
What? Well, okay.
Well, I rolled a-
Shoot him.
If we get aggressive, that's
20.
probably gonna be worse.
What's that?
Non-natural 20 to see what's going on in the pit.
In the pit, you notice that.
What's Bronna's man doing?
Oh, he's still
Contract
lying
dude.
like fish. Yeah, he just
Okay.
sits there do nothing.
Fortune, can you get rid of him, please? And I just point towards the
Throw him into
dwarf
the
on the
pit.
ground. I don't know what to do with him.
Piranha's man. Looking in the pit, by the way, you see that many devils and beings are coming out of holes in the wall and coming towards the keep. You also notice looking kind of at the bridge, you kind of see it corner your eye. What looks like a procession of probably most of the people here, as in like the acolytes, cultists, priests, and devils, all seem to be kind of leaving the keep.
Wait, don't get rid of him. Don't kill him.
I wasn't going to.
Okay, cool.
I stick my little head out of my backpack flap and I go, sorry, can I munch now?
No.
Just a little
I push you
bit.
back in.
That's fine. I mean, I'm not eating in protest anyway.
Right.
I'm like, wait, what? Oh yeah, because you're for some reason really
Some reason.
For some weird reason.
yeah.
I just continue to sit on the ground and read,
Okay.
and I palm the orb of protection.
Okay.
I just hold
Okay,
it
getting ready.
subtly in my hand.
I just don't feel
Okay.
like fighting is gonna be a good idea right now.
No. So I think
No,
we're
we're
kind of
going.
just waiting here. Gonna wait to talk it out, right?
Okay.
Wait for them to come at us with their 10,000.
They're not gonna bring an entire army over to talk to like what 6, 7 people.
I'm just gonna start meditating.
Sorry, since I'm not eating, what if I just like take out chunks and spit them out? I won't swallow.
I start taking out an arrow, and I just look at you the entire time, and I unsling my bow.
Great, now you can shoot the guy.
I aim it at you.
I cover my face.
Netseal's just gonna walk up and say, sorry, she's just hungry. She's not very nice.
She has
nice
plenty
right
of food.
now. Yes, and I understand how irritating it can be when she's hungry. He's hungry, but now's not the time.
we'll be sending someone soon, and we need to remain calm
Fine, what's our story?
Ah,
This guy's sitting right next to us.
The guy's sitting there.
We,
The guy's sitting there just
we
like
tell him what
frowning
happened.
furiously at
We
at
tell
you
him
guys.
what happened. I was on my way. I picked you up,
Well, that is what happened.
and I put my arrow back.
What?
I'm agreeing that is what happened.
Oh, you
We're
guys,
bullshitting.
you guys like picked up them like.
Which is true.
I picked
You
up some
did-
allies on the way over here.
You
We
did
did.
at town. You picked us up.
Sure.
Okay.
So we
Nice.
can't technically.
And I
lie
continue. And I
because it's
continue sitting on on this.
Nextseal's gonna join you and hug you from behind. What then?
Okay. I don't know.
kinda
I'm gonna go look at him.
The most awkward of things.
This is a weird straddle now.
It is. And she's just like she's feeling a little jealous. She's like.
I'm gonna look down at.
Is the priest guy more into it now?
What
I'm
is
gonna-
this here?
He blushes harder.
I'm just gonna look down at the cleric. Do you have a name?
Oh, I'm gonna have to roll something for him actually. Like I would tell a creature such as you.
So I can come up with a name for you myself then.
He kind of froze eyebrows. Says, "I know names bring power for beings like you."
Okay.
Call him
What was the
Kitten.
name you were given?
He kind of squints.
There's a difference between a true name and a given name. What is your given name?
Roll persuasion.
Just call him Kitten.
Hey, give me
9!
time to come up-
Pardon?
I said it. I meant also like that means that give me time to roll find a
Find a
name for
name.
this guy.
9! You have no time.
You could call him Daddy.
I smile.
Do we know the name of the dwarf tied up?
No. He won't say it.
Can I call him contract needed?
CN.
Chaotic neutral. He fits.
No, he's not chaotic neutral. He's definitely not chaotic
I
neutral.
hope that there's fan art of this moment one day.
No.
Oh no.
You guys-
Oh shit.
Names. I was
Not the way I expected
my name
this
is
to go.
my name is Urt. I am cleric of Tyr, and being such as you should not dare to attack and constrain those such as us.
I'm sorry, how do you spell that?
It's written down on my script with my hat.
It is. You look over. It's spelled UERT on the script.
R-T.
Perverted priest.
Perverted loser priest.
Ooh.
I'm just writing this down.
My friend, it strikes me that you attacked us, and we have merely restrained you to prevent you from attacking us further.
He looks at you and says, "I had no choice.
Yes, you did.
Beings of chaos cannot exist in this
I
world."
cast.
If I wished to hurt you, then I would have killed you.
At
now.
this point, you hear a loud shoo, shoo, shoo.
I
I
look
bet you
up.
it's dark.
and
The
it's
sound of unified marching.
Oh
I am
god,
going
it's the squares.
I'm going to try something here.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Encode Thoughts and try and pull the memory of my own ideals out and store it in my bag.
Wait, what?
I want to
Like
take
Harry Potter?
all the
Oh, shit.
my thoughts of my own ideals and morality and take them out.
Try to temporarily change your morality?
Yes.
Or at least this guy.
To
And you're not gonna do that to
at least
me?
just disguise
Can I
it.
see the
I don't have an exact because
What
it's
book's it in?
Ravnica.
Oh, I have that book.
Yeah, it's currently under the laptop holding the webcam at the very bottom.
Ravnica. What?
Ooh.
Yes.
Oh, interesting.
I know that spells in Ravnica, actually.
Yeah, I was kind of.
Yeah,
I
unfortunately.
don't exactly know how it works.
Yeah.
It's a little weird because I don't have any real way of reading it.
Not gonna lie, I'd probably do it to me, but that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of. The book's kind of being used. to hold
It
up
is
people.
in
Yeah.
possession of the camera at the
It's
moment.
a cantrip? What?
The
Yes.
daddies are sitting on
This
it.
is a cantrip?
You pull a memory, an idea, or a message from your mind and transfer it into a tangible string of glowing energy called a thought strand,
This is literally
This is Harry
Harry Potter!
which persists for the duration, which is 8 hours, or until you cast the spell again. It appears in an unoccupied space within 5 feet of you as a tiny, weightless, semi-solid object that can be held and carried like a ribbon.
And I want to take
Such a
out the
rip-off.
idea of my own morality.
This is such a rip-off.
What if we put it in the dwarf?
What if I
We
eat
have
it?
You're gonna
him
get
down,
confused
so
yourself
he's the
greatly.
one that ends up dying.
So,
That's
what
okay.
do you?
I still know that I did it.
What type of memory or idea are you taking out? Like the idea that you don't care about the law.
More or less. I just.
That you don't care about law or things. It's, you go with the flow.
I basically want to take out.
The idea of chaos in your.
I want to make
Well, what does that
myself
do to your
just pure
magic?
neutral because it just takes out all the changes that I have from my own.
That's
mind.
gonna require a wisdom saving throw, I think, to just for you to be able to
But-
get all manner of
Okay.
that specific stuff. 'Cause
But
it's
you
like,
use chaotic magic. Is
14.
that gonna be okay?
that's the thing is it's difficult.
14.
You know what? I'll allow it, but it's difficult and it's
I mean, I can
temporary.
just end it at will.
I would say the duration is much shorter, and you're
Okay.
not sure how long you can maintain. Because that's a massive part of your identity you're taking
Yeah.
away.
Yeah.
Okay. You pull it out and just kind of wrap it around your fingers with that, or the string.
Just put it on the top of my bag.
Okay. So
It returns to
You're
me at the
now
end of the
true
duration
neutral.
of this.
for a short time that's undefined.
Excellent. Because yeah, normally the duration is 8 hours.
Yeah.
So you're doing a massive portion of your personality here.
Yeah.
And who you are. Okay. So at this point, you hear the chunk 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 of marching. However, very quickly, Rez, it's getting slowly quieter. They are marching away. This,
Can I leave my backpack and go see what's going on?
sure.
Stealthily?
We'll stealth.
I am purposely trying to make sure
15.
that the cleric can only look at me.
Okay.
Trying to make it as uncomfortable as possible.
Just smother him in your tete.
Oh, so many todays.
Okay, so you rolled a 15.
Yes.
You start to go forward, scouting it out, when you see what looks like the army of shapes marching off into the forest, back the way that you guys were.
Towards town?
No, towards the path they seem to have come from, the one that you guys came down to get here. That was really trampled down.
Can I roll perception or like insight or something to see, see if I can hear anything? Like, are they saying anything, or do I know where they're
dead
going?
silent. They're not talking. They're marching towards that direction, away from the town, and you are also seeing.
Free castle.
And you also see that the Deva and the Bone Devil seem to just talk briefly, but then seem to fly away as well. It's right before they leave. They both talk to a couple of what's the minions of theirs, cultists and acolytes and some minor devils, and they point back towards the castle, the keep. And specifically the wall in your direction. As they do this, you see that the one of the priests heals another acolyte with a broken arm.
I have another question.
Can I wave it though?
We can't
You're
see
outside.
Aww.
You're on
Oh my
the
gosh, I had a question about the thing.
The keep also say inside. The hole seems relatively empty. That you can't see anyone inside.
Are they going towards the capital where Brana is?
The Deva and the
Anybody?
Mm.
Is the army headed that way? Is the Deva headed that way? Because they don't like
The
Brana,
the
so maybe
army-
we're gonna go attack Brana.
The army is not headed towards Brana. It's headed towards the east, which is kind of almost the opposite direction from Brana. However, the Deva and the Bone Devil, who seem to be traveling together, are traveling towards the south.
Maybe they're just building an army so that their love can go, like, can be protected from the world. Maybe they're two parallel planes of existence. Don't.
All of this is being written down right now.
Yeah.
I'm writing fan fiction.
Gimbal ponders.
Gimbal ponders if there truly could be love between an angel and a boat.
With my
Where's the snake?
with my eyes still closed here, and continuing my meditation on this, I'm going to say to the cultist that's on the ground there, I have to wonder if yours and our goals might be more in line than you believe.
He's not looking at you because he's kind of at this point.
By tits.
Yeah. So yeah, at this point,
There's a hay button.
Zori is just like horse blindering him, so he can only look at her. And he goes,
I'm just cupping
What?
his face.
yeah. I don't understand what you mean. There's no way we can have the same goal.
Well, you see, there has been a large presence of, as I would personally read it, a very chaotic demon presence in the area. It has made things very difficult for those innocents that stand by.
He's not looking at you at all. He can't.
I move my hands so that he's looking at him now. But only at like the darker half.
Okay.
We had been sent to see if we could find out more and perhaps stop such beings from killing and slaughtering innocents.
He says, while that sounds noble, it is just like a chaotic being to turn on another being of chaos. I suspect no less.
And what do you read from me then?
He has squints. I don't have the magic to tell anymore. I am out of prayers, but you seem different now.
Well, I would point out I'm a man of learning, and I think the numbers are simple here. Any being, be it neutral, lawful, or chaotic, has an animosity towards those that err to chaotic. You seem to assume chaos, when it strikes me that it's more likely that it's not.
Okay, I'm trying to understand what you're saying here.
There's two other things that hate chaos other than chaos, and he's just immediately assuming the 33% chance over the 67% chance.
As long as he can't see me, I'm just looking at him really confused.
We're all just like, wait, what? He goes, and he says, so you're implying that you're neutral or you're saying you're implying you're a lawful being? Or neutral, even?
I would say that
You're neutral, you do not care about law or chaos, but you are not a being of chaos?
I do not personally wish to pick sides.
That's your mistake. Sides are being chosen. It is no longer. It is a luxury to say that you will not.
Why does this feel like it's turning into Endgame?
Well,
Oh god.
sides have not been
This is
entirely
Civil
chosen
War.
yet.
That's what you think. Sides have been chosen. They've been chosen years ago.
When
Is there
someone
a
left.
prophecy for this?
Yes. He squints says, none that you would know.
Enlighten me.
I mean, I lived for...
Every time someone pipes up, I just move his head slightly so it looks at that person.
My friend, I spent 500 years in a library. Try me.
My eyes are just wide. I was like,
We all just kind of look, what?
insight check on him.
He sighs as, unfortunately, I have not read the prophecy either. The prophecy has been lost, but you would... Zora's over here, look at this motherfucker.
I'm just chuckling as I'm hearing him say this.
He seems definitely a little ashamed that he has not read this prophecy, because the prophecy was lost 2 years ago when the Arcadium city collapsed.
Don't look at me, okay? I wasn't even there. Okay, that was
some treacherous stood by while an army destroyed it.
Okay.
Is this why you hate neutral chaotics?
No,
Or
They-
was that a different reason?
they were neutral.
So you're just racist.
alignmentist. If you insist on that,
Insist on a nest.
yes.
Where's the snake?
So
Snake?
you kill
Yeah.
people.
By the way, you're right. You had this thing a long time ago. The snake seems to have gone back inside the keep.
Thank God.
Too bad I'm not eating in protest.
He goes. If you
He's gonna starve.
he looks at
Yeah.
he looks at you. Tries to look at Ren.
As soon as I see him trying, I just move his head back.
He goes. He looks at you and says, "If you really are not a being of chaos as the rest of these whelps are, then
Well?
you should try to seek out one of the neutral powers, them or the prophecy if you can. Then maybe you will understand that only the law, only lawfulness, only order should exist in this world. Chaos will destroy us all."
Only the Sith deal in absolutes.
And then I break his neck.
You have the high ground.
Oh, we're a bunch of nerds.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know what else to do.
Do I come back?
I don't know what to say with
I
that.
give my.
As soon as I see him start coming out, I'm like,
Yeah.
I, for the record, still have my eyes closed, and I'm still just looking straight forward.
Wait, how are you looking forward if your eyes are closed?
I'm just facing forward.
Okay.
I'm still just meditating, legs crossed on the ground.
Oh my
Okay.
gosh, you're just like Josh's Sith character in Force and Destiny.
No, I'm not a Sith.
Sorry, you're not a Sith character, but you like Sith
I'm a
things.
Zabrak who is obsessed with Sith artifacts.
Who wants to be a Sith one day.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, they're not related.
So I give
is
my
he dead or
report.
not?
No.
The guy?
He's
Okay, we
no, I'm
didn't
still
actually
holding.
do
I'm
it.
still.
Okay.
I'm not breaking his neck.
You said
says-
so.
But if you truly are someone of lawfulness, it is traitorous. It is traitorous. You break your oaths and your own ideals, dealing with these horrible, chaotic beings.
We've established that I do not have a firm position in either account.
So you are neutral, then, you were saying.
I figured that was clear by this point.
It wasn't, but it is now. Then, since you truly are neutral, find some of the neutral powers, and the best thing you can do is convince them to join the law, join order.
I rush up and I know Zora
If you
told
get
me.
anywhere close, I'm gonna kick you away.
I know you told me to get in the bag.
Just like move his
but
head
I'm
away.
just gonna show you show you.
That's fine. I'm gonna
my-
direct his head away from you.
show you what my scribe hat wrote about what's happening.
So while
So you
this
can
is
read it.
happening,
Okay, reading him.
Yeah.
I have popped my owl into existence just nearby them, out of sight of the cleric on the ground, but where I can still see him. And my eyes are closed because I'm currently looking through the owl.
Okay. So where's the owl again?
The owl is sitting there, so it's just sort of in peripherals maybe of the cleric, but it's just sitting there.
Okay.
And
Is he looking in to see the people who are going to be coming towards us?
I'm looking around still.
Roll perception.
But yeah, I gave
Owl.
Zora my thing so
19.
she can read.
I'm changing it.
You, as your owl kind of flaps up and kind of looks around, you immediately notice that there is a group coming towards you on the wall.
Like on the actual wall ahead of us.
On the wall ahead of you guys.
Oh,
just
fuck.
just crushed in the corner. The same acolyte that ran away from you guys, as well as a bearded devil and two lemurs are running forward.
So it's a group of 4.
4.
I'm not looking menacing.
Well, my
I'm just still sitting on him, just smiling and just shaking a bit.
So, my friend, what will we be expecting when your 4 allies behind you reach us?
My hands
Which
are
I
no
say-
longer on his head.
Deliberately with my eyes still closed.
I'm going to scamper into the background.
Roll intimidation.
Can I help by making him uncomfortable?
Intimidation
You
is
can
going to be
roll
a 17.
performance to try to give him advantage.
It was a 19.
Anything that has to do with sexuality, I am a master at
19.
apparently. That's a non-nat 20.
So would you add
At this
to your
point,
intimidation?
I'm going to say
Do you have
that
anything? Okay.
He's
Natsil's
aroused.
going to try to give you advantage.
Why do I have advantage?
She doesn't succeed anyways, but
I didn't want to roll again anyways.
She awkwardly shimmies.
Doing the conga line on top of this guy.
she's jealous. She wants to be like with you and near you.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's so weird.
Yes. You're weird, and she's just like, I'm trying to go with this. I don't know what to do. Okay. So he seems very uncomfortable, and you rolled. What was that?
19.
19.
Okay.
The blood drains from his face.
Go somewhere else.
Yes.
Is it the dragonborn or the dwarf?
You feel poke.
I don't know if this. I asked. That's not the question I asked. Is this the dragonborn or the dwarf?
Odds is the dragonborn. It's the dragonborn.
Ooh.
Because we've already gotten the dwarf off the list.
Yeah, well, the mayor.
What does the blood draining from a dragonborn's face look like?
They picked
The scales look a little whiter.
Okay.
Is he still blushing?
I can't tell anymore.
Yeah, you can't really tell anymore. It's all kind of drained away. He looks very confused at the same time.
I'm scared but horny. I don't understand.
Exactly. He's like, I don't know how to feel about this.
Oh my gosh, he's a teenager.
You don't know.
How old does he look?
Nature check.
Okay. Nature check. He's underage. Oh. Nature check. My nature's +5. Jesus, 16.
He's definitely young for a Dragonborn, but definitely not underage.
Would you care?
As an army's rushing towards us, this is what I'm checking.
Okay.
I'm in the backpack.
Can I
Okay,
wave?
roll. At this point, roll initiative.
I also wave.
Please.
Why? Are we gonna get?
So we're back. We set up the battlefield. You should be able to see it.
Ren has is familiar with us now.
Yes. What you're seeing here is the bridge on the right with the cliff just on the left of it, and then
Here?
that's the cliff. Yes.
That's the other side of the cliff.
No, that's on the right.
That's the wall.
Yeah, that's the wall. What's that wall? Left is a cliff that goes down, and that thing right there is the bridge.
So
farther down the cliff. Yes, it is phallic.
I still don't see it very
See, here's
dramatically.
the
No, I get
tip.
what
That's
you're
where
getting
it's
at,
penetrating
but
the
I
wall.
feel like you're really stretching. Like it.
Let's continue.
So
I'd rather have this conversation.
is that mic on? Yeah, good.
Yeah, I set it all on. Do you want me to double check?
No, I think it's good.
I want to roll.
Because
So-
whenever we hit record and I sit down, I get so scared that it's not recording and I can't tell, and then I panic. But I have to pretend that I'm not panicking, but I'm panicking literally the entire time.
I'm sure it's fine. So it's Gimble's turn.
I will delay my turn and stay in my backpack as requested. Is
I
the
have
owl
more
on-
gratitude for for Gimbal now.
Is the owl on the board?
Where's the
The
owl?
owl is just sort
Better
of
if you use that tiny die.
perching up somewhere over here.
Okay, then because I'm just wondering why you're floating.
That's a big ass owl.
Why are you on top? Why is your character on top of a die?
That's my character.
That is Zori and Netseal on top of the
If you look carefully, there are in fact 2 tokens here on top of the cleric.
And this is me on top of brother.
Owl.
That's so small. It's so
Oh my
cute.
god, that's so teeny.
It's so cute.
I
I love
know.
it. And it has 1 hit point.
I mean, I could do the D20.
No, do the D12. I love this one.
Okay. So, Gimble's delaying your turn until after someone who.
I'll wait until I get. I know Zori's kind of going last in turn order.
That is correct.
Nope.
Second to
Close
last.
to though. Fourth to last.
How many things rolled ones?
3.
I'll delay my turn until after Zori's turn.
So 3 out of the enemies rolled a
Oh, so
one.
Netseal rolled a 1 and
Yeah.
2 enemies rolled 1s. And I do enemy grouping, so yeah, the lemurs rolled 1, so all the lemurs have 1.
So are the lemurs really like King Julian from Madagascar, like to move a
No,
little bit?
they're
or...
rotting kind of like little bags of flesh.
But I liked more.
He's singing I like to move it as they walk across the bridge.
I like to move it.
Oh no.
Yeah, so I'll delay until the end of Zori's turn unless I find a reason to jump in sooner. So like I'm ready, but currently I'm looking to wait.
She's
till after Zori.
preparing to munch.
But like, yeah,
But
lemurs
not
are kind
swallow.
of like they look like they're corpses that are like semi-rotted and almost like a pile of goo at this point.
Cool.
Like the ones from before.
Similar, but they look a little more cohesive and they don't have legs. They just have goo. They kind of glide on.
They're slime.
Ish. Their bodies, their bottom halves are kind of slimish.
Random dice for nuts.
So yeah, so that'll be. Oh, they're like Muck or Grimer from Pokemon.
Yeah, very much so. Yeah.
This was the
Now it is Ren's turn.
Are we all
Actually,
just
sorry. Wrong. Yotun.
Are we all just gonna delay until Zori?
We're all gonna delay until we all get killed.
I'm gonna delay until someone hits me.
Yeah.
You can play your turn as well.
I'm gonna do like a friendly wave.
Persuasion?
Can I aid by waving from my backpack? No, I'm not gonna give away my position.
14 plus persuasion.
0.
Okay, so it's a 14.
That's
You're
not bad.
trying to be friendly, right?
Yes.
Okay. So you wave at them. They seem. The priest seems a little confused. He kind of stumbles and stops. Saying,
He falls off the wall.
no. The devils charge right past him, though. They're definitely like continuing to go.
Can we do something to like prevent them from getting closer, but not like kill them?
I'm just gonna do nothing.
I mean, I could, but that would include injuring them, so I'm not going to do that.
I mean, I could do something, but it would really piss them off.
Dragon breath.
No, blindness, deafness.
They run off the side of the wall.
Everyone just moves out of the way and they just keep going.
But the thing is that no one would know.
Unless they passed the saving throw, or didn't die from the 15-foot drop.
But do they know
Well,
that
if
you
they
made
run
them
off,
blind?
they live.
No, but it would be. Actually, it's only a verbal spell, but I'm still not going to do it because they have to be within 30 feet, and I can only affect one, and it's a level 2 spell slot, and I'm not going to make any attack against them.
Okay.
That was his turn. You're not doing anything.
No, I didn't say I'm not doing anything. I said I'm not attacking them. So are you doing anything other than waving?
Smile.
Waving and just kind of
You want to ready your action for something? Or
Yeah, I'll ready my action. I'm
to
gonna
attack if they attack back. They attack you.
Yeah, I'll have my shield ready, but I won't have my weapon drawn yet.
But are you gonna ready your action to draw your weapon and attack if they attack you, or?
Yeah.
So
Or I
you're-
could just
you're kinda-
smack them in the face.
You just want to
The
shield
ones
smack.
get
Sure.
stuck.
It'll be like
Captain America.
D4 plus 1. D4 with strength, sorry, with the damage, so it's like...
Plus 3.
Yee.
Yeah, that's only if they attack me first.
Okay, so you'll shield bash them.
Yeah,
Okay.
if they attack, probably.
Okay, now it's Ren.
So, point of clarification. The orb of protection that I identified last time.
Yes.
What happens when I say it's protection word? I know what I know what the
floats-
spell is.
Yawn.
It floats above you and gives up to 8 people, one of them being you if you chose, protection from beings who have the chaotic or lawful alignment.
Does it only work if I let it float up?
You this is identification. It needs to not be. It starts floating as an effect to follow you. You could try to hold it down, and that wouldn't really stop it.
You could put it under your shirt and then
Try to hide it, but it'll always try to float up.
Just think you put a leash
So,
on it.
what I'm going to do,
It's like a helium balloon.
And it would be an active thing. You'd have to actively
Yeah.
be grappling it.
there's something particular that I want to do with it. My eyes are still closed. I'm looking through the owl still. I am going to slowly close my book and reach behind me and start to put it in my bag. And I still have the orb palmed. And as I finish putting it in my bag, I'm going to say the command word, protection, and I'm going to seal my bag shut.
Okay.
Your bag lifts up above your head.
Okay. Yeah. roll athletics.
Which, for the record, I can see my back right now.
That's true.
Because you're owl.
Yeah, that's true.
Which should help dramatic. 16.
Okay. You feel your bags are start to lift off your back, and you manage to like tighten your whatever straps you have to hold it there. So now it's just kind of like it's actually relieving some back pain. So it's kind of nice.
Bonus.
It's like a little bit of weight. You're like, oh, it's not bad. Okay. Who are you giving this protection to?
Myself, my owl, and
No one else.
I can give it to the whole group plus my owl.
Yeah, 8.
Yeah.
Did I say that Nats gave you guys this item?
Sorry.
You guys that Mayor Nat? Yeah. No reason. Just nothing. Never mind.
The DM lies.
Inside check.
I am
Roll to aid.
12.
You guys can roll insight. One of you can roll insight just to see if actually.
I
Only
did not
Ren
roll
can
at all.
Ren can roll insight.
Well, I don't know much. It's an 11.
11.
Not bad.
It seems a little odd how it seems to be perfectly. How it's perfect.
We all already noticed that it
I'm-
was a perfect number.
Honestly, I'm
Yes.
not even remotely surprised
It
by
seems a little odd, but you're like, okay, then sure.
also the fact that it deliberately protects from the exact things we're going to encounter. From what I've encountered of Atlas, though, I'm not exactly shocked by this.
Yes.
Yeah.
Josh is just. The thing is, you wouldn't have thought of the owl before. It would have been the number 7 because that's the perfect number. But then you made it 8 because you have an issue with the number 7. I've known this man for 4 years. I'm aware of these things. 5 years. I've known you for 5 years. Oh my god, that's a quarter of my
So-
life.
So, yeah, as a free action, you utter the word
Protection.
protection.
Hold on, I have it spelled here.
Protection.
There you go. That's okay.
Protection.
You protect. Now you attack.
Excellent. No, I do not attack.
And I shall
Not that.
snack. He said I won't because I'm in
I just stay
protesting.
back.
Say that. That is good. Okay, so everyone feels a faint shimmer over their skin and metal.
Does that make my shield shinier?
Briefly.
Oh.
Before you were so mad at it, and now you're like
For the
proud
record,
of its shine.
His shield is still black metal.
Yeah.
Oh god, yeah.
It lasts for an hour,
Oh god.
as long as I don't have 2 other prestidigitation effects active.
Okay.
Technically,
can
there is another one that's currently trying to make Nereb's amulet that he's holding not smell like a skunk.
No, that's just a clean effect.
Yeah.
It's an instantaneous.
Hmm.
It's not an active.
Okay.
The help one.
Aww.
I can
Unless
only
you're concentrating on the skunk thing. I feel like you're probably not.
No.
I can only have 3 effects active at once.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so that's your turn.
Yes.
Okay, so then we go to Nirdeb.
And
What's Nirdeb going to do?
Nireb is going to cast Bless on Zori, Yotun, and me, because I think with Gimli or Gimbal, with Gimbal on Zori's back,
I love it.
or on I am
Yotun's back.
I'm having a mess with names here. With Gimbal on Yotun's back, Yotun having Bless is probably going to be
More
significant.
Okay.
So I now have bless. What does that do exactly?
You can add a D4 to attacks and saving throws
Cool. I'm just gonna put a D4.
Damn. Okay.
for a full minute,
Ooh.
unlimited number of times.
Yeah.
Oh, that's much
He
nicer.
is then going to ready himself to encounter the wave of foes.
That's an action.
Yes, now he's
So-
just going to
Yeah,
stand
just-
his ground.
he's not. You're not trying
His
to
hands out like this.
Well, he has I think a mace and a shield.
Well, Nireb is also aware of the fact that he is not the object of their ire.
Well,
They might be mad at me up there.
Nireb's true neutral.
that's true.
So you two are totally fine.
Yeah.
I honestly don't know what that
He's the only
is.
person here who is not chaotic.
Yes.
Yeah, Nareb, But yeah, Nareb likes you guys. He's
Nareb.
He's gonna be at the front.
Narb wants to protect us, but I don't think he's particularly.
No, he's not going
That's
that far
Not being
ahead.
aggressive.
Isn't that?
He's not that far ahead. Moving back.
I thought that was. Turn it
a
off.
little.
Is it?
Turn it off.
Like what?
One
here?
more.
I thought that
Right there,
was-
right there.
Wait, which one's Narib?
That
Which
red-
one's Nareb?
The bearded one's Nareb.
That's the dwarf, so that would be Narib.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wait,
Hold on.
that's completely wrong.
That's why I'm confused.
That's Seamonoff.
This is.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
That's Nireb, yeah.
Nareb's gonna step forward and go beside Seamonoff.
God damn it! I'm trying. I want to walk forward.
What?
Fly.
That is forward. What do you mean?
I thought you wanted to stay on the priest.
No, I'm getting off. I'm gonna greet them.
Okay.
Just leave that seal on there.
How about that? Are you happy now?
Okay. So the priest is going to.
The priest underneath me or the priest over there?
It's both their turn.
Oh, okay.
The priest underneath you is going to try to struggle out.
I mean, there's currently 2 people sitting on top of him.
Yeah, he's disadvantaged. Oh, that's good by that dice. That's a 4. He struggles vainly, but is a bit too embarrassed and flustered
He
to.
doesn't want to stand to attention because his friend is standing to attention.
Pretty much. Knew that was going.
Yeah. And then the priest cries, "Stop what you're doing, you chaotic cretins!" Sorry. Not my own joke. That's bad form.
It wasn't even a joke.
It really wasn't.
Dissing the DM.
You were gonna say creatures, but you said cretins, but both are words, and now there's a play on words.
No, but I was like, oh, both start with C. It's good. No, but I'm a fool. Don't worry. Stop, you chaotic
Crayon. You
I
crayons.
am trying.
I laugh at the priest.
Stop, you chaotic cretins.
It's okay.
What
we
are you
love
doing? What are you doing to our friend? Devils, capture them. And he's going to,
So just showing him a good time.
and he's going to cast Bless.
Counter bless.
This is why I want him to know Bane. You just undo that.
So,
Is bless concentration?
Yes.
Okay.
and the priest will step forward 2 squares, not within melee range, but close.
He goes right there.
A little more.
Right
Diagonals or one.
there.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's there.
I'm gonna be landing right in front of him. That's gonna be awkward.
Oh. Okay.
Just smother him into a tete.
Ah, yes.
It is now.
Funny thing is, I could probably just grab him, jump
Zori.
off the wall, and then fly back up.
It's Ori.
Okay. I'm gonna
This is a
hop
big
off this
initiative
guy.
jump.
I'm gonna hop off this guy. I'm gonna fly up, and then right in front of him.
Oh, okay.
And then I'm gonna give another army salute, and not do anything else, and just wait.
No, like, hello?
I am not going to. What are you? Why are you doing this? There are devils there.
I need to think about this. So you were trying to see deception, right?
This isn't deception.
We were trying to say
You're
that.
performing.
You're trying to say that they have no reason to attack us. Devils, you should understand.
Sure.
Performance or deception, I guess, but I feel like deception works more. Because you're trying to kind of
They're both the
deceive-
same.
You're trying to deceive the devils
What,
and thinking
like
something that's
negative
not
one?
really what's happening.
+1, excuse me. My charisma is 12.
Oh wow. Really?
That's a 4.
Diplomacy has failed us.
My army salute's
I-
legit.
I looked over and thought you rolled the D4 because it's on a 4.
Can
But
I
no,
use my
you
extra
managed-
d4 to help?
You are blessed.
Bless is only attacks and
oh,
saving
is it?
throws.
Never mind. That 4 does not count, so that is just a solid 4.
I mean, I can double check that just to make sure.
Whatever, it wouldn't matter anyways, honestly.
It would have made it an 8.
But as
Of
much
course
as
now,
it was-
of course now my rolls are bad.
The priest kind of seems kind of a little confused. But he said, and then the demons kind of hiss.
Demons?
What? Demons, devils.
I was like, I caught it that time.
Oh, that changes things.
No, the devils. The 2 lemurs just seem to keep rushing forward, but the bearded devil kind of like just comes to a halt and looks at you oddly. He barks in an order in infernal.
I know that.
Yeah.
What did he
says,
say?
Well, you know,
Well,
he
I
growls
won't.
halt to the lemurs.
Diplomacy. This one salute is getting me through so much shit.
We're not out of the woods
You
yet.
guys want to just? I'm saying we're back to pseudo combat.
You guys are welcome.
Back to pseudo combat. The devil's going to stalk his way over to you. At this point, Netseal's getting on.
I'm holding the position until told otherwise.
This guy?
Netseal gets off the priest, but it still holds him down. She seems a little upset. Like, like actress up, just kind of like,
She was enjoying it.
well,
You're rubbing off on her.
she was enjoying Zori.
I rub off by rubbing on her.
She was enjoying Zori, not this guy.
I hold the position until told otherwise to show that I'm lawful of some sort.
The devil kind of parts its tongue here, tries to kind of like get its jaw almost right position. It looks like
Is his beard too heavy?
his beard is has like spikes on it. It's a little dangerous looking beard. He turns to the priestess. What's his alignment? What side does he take in this fight?
She.
I am a she, excuse me.
Yeah. What side does she take in this fight? The priest squints. Now it goes. Roll something. Goes.
As he's doing that, I'm just saying, I follow the orders of Lady Lilara Sora. My alignment itself does not matter, but I take orders from her.
The priest goes. Her alignment is chaotic. It's as are most of them here. None, a couple true neutral, a couple neutral. Not they wouldn't have true neutral. A couple are neutral. Others most chaotic, including this one. The devil kind of looks.
I continue holding the pose.
Devil looks at the priest. Roll your persuasion. It was.
Yeah.
Sure.
Actually, roll your deception.
Okay, that's better.
You should have disadvantage.
I have
because
disadvantage?
You rolled so poorly on the first one.
Fuck. Okay, that was actually... Wow, alright. That's still 14.
14.
I rolled a 13 and a 14.
Nice. Okay.
Oh, jeez. Could have been bad.
The devil growls. Human. Not human. Why would I say human? He was like this. That would be a big mistake.
Oh!
I know what happened.
No.
It wasn't my fault this time.
Claire.
Shh. Humanoid. That's what it is.
Yes. Well.
Humanoid. Your kind don't always follow the tenets of lawfulness. I swear, if you are lying to me, you will suffer a horrible death in the nine hells, or many times and in many ways. And you,
Yes.
what in our nine hells do you mean that alignment does not matter? Little Resor would never take a chaotic devil.
It is true that I am chaotic, but I was born under her rule, and she is the one who set me on these tasks that I have performed my entire life.
He's going to squint, the bearded devil.
I'm telling the truth.
Performed your entire
Yes.
life? I feel like from the very little I know of your backstory, it's not quite true.
It's actually not deception. It's actually the truth. But
I'm still holding my pose.
Is it a teapot?
Don't forget, if you have to make a saving throw, you get an extra D4.
yeah, you're gonna have to roll. And he's gonna try to grapple you. He steps forward and he's going to try to grab your arms and put them behind your back. Basically, kind of like as he was arresting you. It's like, I will take you to the higher ups and see if what you are saying is true. Chaotic beings cannot be trusted after all, and this seems very unlikely. The priest is about to speak up and say something. Do you want to try to stop him?
I'm not gonna.
No.
I'm in a backpack.
I'm not gonna stop what's going
I'm
on.
just kind of watching.
Oh my
The
gosh, you're
priest-
Dora the Explorer.
Oh my god.
Backpack.
The priest
Are you
speaks
Boots?
up and says,
Maybe.
we saw they attacked a minion of Brana. Yeah, the devil kind of looks around. By Yotun is the dwarf who's on the ground.
This entire time, I should point out, even when he was calling him a friend, he's been tied up.
Yeah.
Thing is, I don't know if that's good or bad for us.
Let's just see what they say. Let's see what they say.
Let's just roll with it.
So you're you're trying to resist the grappling or
No, I don't want to show any sign of force.
okay. This is taking a very odd turn.
Why do you think this such an ally?
This is how we die, guys.
I never thought any of this would happen.
I don't know what to do in this scenario.
And we're all following your lead. So.
Okay.
I can think of one thing we were supposed to do.
Shut the demon portal.
Yes. Oh my god.
The face of a set.
Yeah, I'm
You
saying.
don't have anything prepped for this, do you?
This is the only eventuality I never even thought was possible. I never even considered it.
Diplomacy.
Talking
This is literally what we said we were
A
going to do
full
at the
party
start.
of chaotic
Walk in and
engaging
talk
in
to
the
them.
diplomacy. The diplomacy room.
My plan went through.
You know what? I can make this work. I can make this work.
Do you need a minute?
No, I
Do we
can
need
do
to take
this.
another quick break?
No, we don't have much
Look how
time.
we set up the webcam.
Yeah, combat's not happening. I don't think. I guess.
Woo!
Hey,
So yeah, your spider.
I don't.
Just get the oven mitts and just do it.
Okay. So yeah, the rest of you, the devil says, if you wish to have a fair trial, come with us.
I remain in the backpack. May I roll stealth?
Yes.
I see a leg pop out.
God, no.
That is a 21. Bitch.
They don't notice you're in the backpack.
Hey.
As far as you know.
What's in the bag? Open up, it's just a spider head.
Okay.
Oh.
I remain just seated with my eyes closed.
Also, my
Cross-legged.
cat's still
They're
going.
gonna start leading you towards back where the way they came, the gate. Are you guys gonna follow them?
If he's going to continue holding me, I'm just going to say, I'm not going to run. It would be polite to let go of my arms.
You think I trust a chaotic creature?
I pipe up and I just say no.
Chaotic creatures are not known for making deals.
Who are these people? And why
friend,
don't they know
A
people?
devil.
Yeah, but it's like chaotic people don't make deals. Of course we make deals. We just make them with all sides.
Deals. I'm also a succubus. Deal making is what I do.
Did Net Seal hear that?
Can I just say that only to him?
You can just say it in infernal.
I will say that in Infernal. I'm assuming that everything I say to him is an Infernal.
So
Okay.
Net Seal's hearing you talk in Infernal.
She knew
After you said-
she knew I spoke that. I've spoken it plenty of times. I
Yeah.
curse in Infernal.
We don't trust her anyway, it's fine.
Okay.
My friend, I feel
Netseal's already up and like walking towards you. She's coming with you.
without standing up, I'm just going to call forward to him and turn to make what would be eye contact if my eyes weren't closed.
Okay.
And
Oh my god.
just say to him, my friend, a being as powerful as you should know full well that unpleasant times lead to unlikely alliances.
Fortune cookie
devil
wisdom
looks,
over
the
here.
devil looks to the priest. We know that.
Working with
And
angels,
this-
dude.
And these times really have made some unlikely alliances. However, things are going not as poorly as we thought. You shall come with us and receive a fair trial, especially you and this one, the neutral ones, pointing to Nereb. You two might have a chance of redemption, of some sort of use in the grand scheme of this. The rest of you, who knows? Now, come with us. The other priest, who is no longer being sat on, stands up.
Does he have a boner?
Is he standing to attention?
How good is he hiding is the question.
I look
not
back at
very
him.
well. He's
I-
wearing robes.
I wink at him.
The other priest looks at him shocked and like a little furious.
I grin at the other
I can't
priest.
believe you. I can't- you would really.
I do my job well.
So it's like Net Seal, like, now, like, in training.
No, she was not fucking that guy.
She was wanting to fuck Zori.
Who was?
Yay!
Confirmed.
Like she's
The harem has started, boys.
like she's still not sure how she's very confused honestly about all this. But she's wanting to be wanting around Zori a lot, and is now a lot more close.
This poor person. They started by throwing a pitchfork at me and says that I've seduced them.
And now they're a traitor.
So,
Or at the very least, partially possessed. I trust nothing.
Zori's just. Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes.
Camera. Netseal is just sticking with you.
Cool.
Nereb is kind of sitting there like, what the hell are we doing, guys? We're gonna go with them?
I call out after the devil. Before we take any actions that might end up being rash, perhaps you should consider that our goals may not be unaligned, and that detaining us may make things worse.
He turns around. What do you mean? What goal do you have that would be similar to ours?
We have a very simple goal.
What?
Forces of chaos have caused great strife and death in a nearby town. We have merely been sent to find a way preventing any further.
Except for this one who apparently is here on other orders.
I'm just still walking.
They've stopped now.
I do whatever he asks of me.
He goes,
Is that what you want to do for your clients?
Coincidence. You want to destroy the demons too. It's understandable. You two, you all seem like you might not be completely evil or anything of the sort, but I really don't think I know our goals aren't aligned. You want to protect a town. We want to right the wrongs of this cosmology.
You have a much grander ambition than us, but as anyone who has fought in a war knows, the smallest of battles can turn the tide.
What are you trying to convince him of?
That he's a
I
walking
just-
fortune cookie!
I don't even know.
I literally just want to convince him to not take us into the building and to talk about
But we
things
don't
here.
even know if we're going into the building.
He's probably
So
eating
are
his
you
own
gonna
burger.
just?
I'm
fucking
just trying to
say,
start a conversation.
He goes. I don't have time for this. We don't have time for this. We need to go in and bring you in. If you truly are going to cooperate, which I suggest you do, so your trial will look upon you in a lighter fashion, then I really suggest you come with me.
Okay.
A weird okay comes from the backpack.
I'm sorry.
Is there anything you guys have any thoughts on this? Like,
This
Turning
is
her off, just
Zori's
kind of-
world. I'm following what Zori does.
I stand up, the owl lands on my staff, and I continue following.
okay.
I'm just kind of along for the ride at this point.
My eyes are still closed.
I'm so sorry,
Okay.
guys.
This
Hey,
is,
at least we're not fighting.
Sucks because
might
all
have
these
been
cool
better
powers
if you did,
now.
honestly.
We just want to find out more.
Tell me more.
Yeah.
Tell me more.
God.
So,
That song is so problematic.
So, you guys head inside. You are led down some stairs at the front of the wall, and across the bridge over the chasm, over the deep pit into the keep. Where's my map of the keep?
Time to change the battle map to the court.
We're fighting there.
That's where we're fighting.
Wait, are we fighting? I
The
thought we
army
were going
left.
to talk.
The army did leave.
No, we're gonna wait until we're put in front of all the powerful people there, and then we're gonna fight.
That's a bad idea.
No, but we just want to close the demon portal. That they're not doing that, so we just want to close that. And
The thing is, like, I don't know how they're gonna respond to us saying that, because they didn't like that we tied up the guy. But I
Did
don't.
they close the demon portal?
they didn't. It wasn't that
Right?
it wasn't about the Brana guy. They weren't upset like, oh, you tied up the Brana guy. It was the fact that we had a thing of Brana there.
Apparently,
And
That
then
is
he was
not right at all.
no. It's what they said. That's how they reacted to what I said, and I said they attacked us.
I think
No,
they weren't
you
listening
said-
at that point.
You said the conversation went. We had the Bronner guy, and you attacked him.
I said they
No.
attacked us.
Yeah, no, I said they attacked us.
Yeah.
Okay, there's that. But there's not.
I don't think anyone ever said we attacked.
I never said
him.
we attacked
You
him. I
guys fought.
said
That was a.
I think
The
that's
only
just what
thing
set
that
it off.
the only thing that was said on the attacking, I believe, was me. Said they attacked us.
Yeah. Do you want me to
Use
pull
this in our trial.
Yes, you can.
Do you want
this is
to
the trial right
Do you want
now.
us to pull up the footage?
I feel like I'm right, honestly. We're not gonna bother with that though. We'll just continue on. But
Was
I'll-
my
The thing was going. The scribe thing
was
was
my
going.
scribe going at that time?
Well, that's not gonna help.
It
because
could in our. It could in
we
our
don't agree on
trial.
what we said.
It could in our trial. We just pull it down. It just says underneath our names.
Well, 'cause the thing is, it says if you lied or not. It's like Zori lied, that saying that this thing's.
Throw it away.
It tells the absolute truth.
I haven't lied yet.
Other people have.
I haven't.
You've made like 10 deception checks.
I don't know why it's been deception.
But they don't know that we have the scribing hat.
No, that's just been going.
Well, no, it has. It's
You said it has the same stuff as me.
Yeah.
I asked previously.
I feel like it's like on your backpack now. Like it's like on the edge back. It's like out of view a little bit. Okay,
How long does it go for again?
an hour.
Jesus.
How long has it been? Like 10 minutes?
Yes.
Cool.
How
We still
long
have
is
90 minutes.
Okay.
Oh, right, because it's
That's so much time.
So many ways I can tell about Netseal's lies!
So. Oh. Yeah. So you guys are taken into the keep. The lemurs are follow up behind you guys to make sure no one separates or leaves the group. You're brought into the keep, and there is an entrance hall with various pillars and what seems to be the different let's say different sigils, all relating to trees or stone and castle. Sometimes even city and house. And then flame and death. Various just odd arrangements of sigils. If you want, you can roll a religion check.
Sure.
Yes. Nat 20.
Nat
17.
20.
17.
17.
Not 20.
For a total of 25.
I need to pull up some stuff now.
Awesome job, guys. We are religious as fuck.
Yeah.
I'm a spider.
You just like peek 2 of your little 8 eyes out and just look around.
Next time you see me,
Okay.
my eye patches will be on different eyes.
I'm based on my stats and my background. I'm basically proficient in lore.
Yeah.
It is a thing.
You rolled a 20, right?
Yep.
Nat 20.
You know everything.
This is a this is the sigil of the Demon Lord Sulksmob, or also known as Manus.
Okay.
No relation to the Manus from Dark Souls, by the way. Yeah. Sulksmob or Manus, as he is known, those 2 names. The who he was. You've learned about that. At one point, he was the demon lord, the greatest demon lord in the entirety of the abyss.
Demon Lord.
Yes.
In the abyss.
Ruler of the first level. However, some point in the age of in the lost age, the entire age where all history was lost and chaos and destruction. Not say chaos, but destruction, just that all history was lost. It is known that at some point in that period, Manus was overthrown, or something happened. Maybe adventures, maybe something happened, and he was imprisoned, and that his prison was lost and amongst the multiverse. It has been millennia since anyone's ever heard of his prison and where it might be. And as a result, another demon, what's his face?
Ah, yes. The dastardly
What's his
one.
face? Yeah.
The great demon, what's his face?
Yes. No, that's not that one.
It's canon now.
Well, it's an infinite
There
layers
is a
that
demon
is,
out
so
there.
maybe there probably is a demon. What's his face?
What's his face?
But no, it's
He's invoked every time you can't remember someone's name. I was talking with, what's his face? Lightning cracks overhead.
Oh,
So I was like-
yes.
No.
He's the god of memory.
Baphomet has taken over residence of the first layer of the Abyss as the new leader, creating the labyrinth as the first layer of the Abyss. However, these ancient sigils in this castle, looking around, you realize that you remember that the trees, the castle, everything here about this place are all from what you understood about ancient texts that some of the few that survived are the architecture and the stylings and sigils of Manus or Solk's mob, and that would only exist if either cultists or demons of great power who still were worshipped him for some reason had built this place, or Solk's mob had somehow been, not say released, but had his power.
Or this is the prison.
That's also true. That's possible. Essentially, Solk's mob or Manus' power is what created this place. You definitely know that. And everything about that just screams his demonic power. And that's not good, because that probably means something's happened, that if he's back, or if an aspect of him's back, he probably want to take back his first layer of the Abyss. And from what you understand of his power, he was far more powerful than Baphomet has ever been, and was more on the instead of being on the level of like a lesser god, or as in like Nine Hells, he was powerful enough to rival many of the greater gods. A being who most of existence most of good, evil, the law had to kind of band together for a while to defeat him.
That's the final boss, guys.
We're level 3.
Shit.
I just want to put that out
Right.
there.
Yes.
We just achieved level 3.
It's okay, I have 26 hit points.
And
I
now
think I'm fine.
Thanos is sitting there. Get ready to
There is
snap,
a
bitch.
throne in this entrance hall, but it is empty.
Everyone aim for the head.
You see, there is a
sit on-
stairwell to the left leading down.
I want to sit on the throne.
Don't do it.
Don't.
I see the throne go.
Hold up to the left, down. It seems going down the keep, while a stairwell on the right spirals upwards out of the entrance hall.
I remember the last time I was in a throne room.
Thank you.
I lost my beloved Todd. He was taken from me. And I
Todd
was
is on the
stabbed
throne.
Oh my god.
I was stabbed
I
in
wish
the
I thought
ass.
of that. But no, there is no one on the throne actually. The devil continues to lead you out of the throne room and down deeper into the keep. You are led down deeper and deeper, passing various rooms, cages, torture rooms, and rooms of worship and rest for where cultists of Manus or Solk's mob could rest. You keep going. On the odd occasion, you manage there's small windows you can see out of, and you see that you're getting quite close to the domed bottom of the pit.
Throw us in the portal, guys.
But I don't even want to go anymore.
As you guys
They actually don't know you're there.
Yeah.
No one knows you're there.
I know, I'm a stealthy boy.
you act and let's just try to stop them. No? Okay.
Why would
You guys continue down further and further into the keep until the last window shows that you are just above the domed stone. You descend the last set of stairs and enter what appears to be the outer ring of this place. It is curved, and
How convenient.
actually
Don't even need to change the map. Everyone roll initiative.
These guys are behind us.
and
Yes, those lemurs.
Because actually,
I just imagine them from behind. Like, you like to move. They're like,
And they're
"Oh,
just
so
they're
long."
sadly dancing.
you like to move it. Come on, move it, please.
move it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep glancing back at that one priest who had the bone and go, trying to make eye contact.
He is avoiding eye contact at all possible.
Just like
All
looking at the
chances.
ground.
Are both his hands visible?
They're in his
thing. He is not jerking off.
Okay.
If he ever does look over, I'm just gonna use Druidcraft and make my hair blow back a little bit.
like a
no.
supermodel.
Yes.
Roll performance.
That's a 9.
He's trying not to look, so it's hard for you to do it.
Goddamn.
As you approach as you get to the bottom stair, you notice that there seems to be another Urias, the snake bird thing, along with.
You don't see it. You're in a bag.
Yep, you're in a bag.
So far, that has not limited my perception at all. I've checked on multiple
Yeah,
locations.
except for the fact that you're trying to hide from all sight.
I just looked back at you too.
But yeah, but I have light holes that I can peek out
I
of.
just sitting there like.
Perception disadvantage.
Let's see it.
That was a
Oh.
2.
Let's see it.
That's 10.
Okay.
So,
So,
4! Do I see it?
no. So there's
Thank goodness.
Urias.
Why
And
are
that-
all of you so mean?
So
I'm just hungry.
there's the
But I'm not
Urias.
If you're
eating.
refusing to eat, maybe.
I can save it for later.
Fucking use it as an excuse if you're refusing to eat.
There's the Urias. A few more lemurs, 3, and another 2 priests. They're there. They seem to be waiting for you or someone. But they.
Obviously me.
Yeah. They're waiting for they are waiting for your group. It seems as they
Did they disarm us, by the way?
I don't
No.
think so.
Okay, cool.
I think we're on just like a trust
kind
trip
of.
right now.
They don't really
I
trust.
don't know.
The trust train, guys.
They don't
This is
really
it right
trust you.
here.
Choo choo.
I mean, all I have is a big walking stick.
And a knife that's not even a proper knife.
They arrive. The 2 priests nod and bow. The priest with you guys reply, bow as well.
I kind of wave.
I would bow.
The devil just kind of grunts. Says, "We should be going. The wizard's waiting for us."
Like a capital W wizard? Or just like a lowercase w wizard?
The wizard.
The only wizard.
The wizard is waiting for us.
For the
What's
record,
his name?
I also bow when they bow, but my eyes are still closed.
Okay.
Forgot.
You guys.
You only have eye makeup on one side of your face, right?
Yes.
Because you're true neutral. You're in the middle.
The wizard's waiting for us. We need to get going now.
We were not blessed.
They
enough.
the priests bow again, and the lemurs shamble up to surround you guys again. Says he keeps going. As you guys keep going, you notice that there's a few demons in cages around you guys. Some have been captured.
I hiss at one of the demons as I walk
They
by.
seem to be at least.
I don't like them.
Yeah, they seem to be only strong demons seem to be there. At least ones that are like decently, not say powerful, but like they don't keep mains. They keep at least quasits and various other demons in these cages.
You held a closet.
Yeah, they're tiny. All the various things, all obviously demons. As you guys are about to walk through a door into what seems to be the next ring, you guys hear a call from one of the cages that you walk past. Looking into it, you know, there's a drow in that cage.
I don't pay attention.
I'm getting.
What's the
a
call?
squint. Pardon?
What do they call out?
The drow goes, "Wait! If you go in there, they'll kill you or worse. Come on, please.
Inside check.
I know I'm a drow, but I can help you. I can help you get out of here."
Actually, no, I wouldn't even be looking at
Is
looking at
this-
demons.
Is this a drow that Sam has met previously?
I'm not telling you shit.
You
This,
Don't
press
ask for this.
this is
I-
a drow woman.
This is
a
meta-knowledge.
drow woman who is up against the bars. Please, whatever
I know
trial
that.
they give you, it won't matter. You'll all be killed for being chaotic anyways. They threw me in here because they had other things to do. Please. The devil just kind of snorts and spits at her.
I say,
That sounded pretty chaotic to me.
You say this out loud.
What? The devil's spitting at her? No.
just evil.
No.
Just evil,
He's just an asshole.
I'm still just hissing at the demons.
Okay.
I'm not even paying attention to her.
Okay.
I'm in a backpack.
I says, don't bother listening to her. She's nothing.
I say to her in undercommon.
Okay.
I say,
You don't know who speaks what here.
it's a drought. I'm gonna try it.
No, but like the people,
Oh, yeah.
the devils.
So they might recognize the noise, but okay.
You seem to know much, yet you are still in a cage.
Oh.
Ooh. All right. What are you trying to? You're gonna.
Why do you think we have any reason to trust you over those that are leading us?
She rolls her eyes as you guys are. This is as you guys are walking through the door. She calls out. They have procedure. They're gonna kill you. They're gonna kill you and imprison you no matter what. It's just the way they work. Me, you have a chance. And at this point, you're through the door, and one of the lemurs slides behind you.
As I walk past, I will just say, "We shall see."
Can I do like finger guns as I walk?
You don't even know what they're saying. You're like,
Yeah.
yeah.
The devil looks at you suspiciously. Don't talk to anyone else.
I don't say anything.
I spit at one of the
Oh,
demons.
Okay. Well, this from you're not in a room with cages anymore. This seems to be some mangled
Just
clots.
before we go through the doors.
Okay. You spit on a closet.
Cool.
It hisses and snarls at you.
I make it smell like skunk. And then I leave.
You go through the next room, which seems to have some mangled and torn, blood-covered cots, and various sigils of Solk's Mob Madness on the wall. It might have been some sort of rest area for cultists in this area. You go through the next room, which seems to be some sort of seems to be some sort of armory of some sorts. It this entire place seems odd because it has very different architecture from the above keep. It seems like it was probably built in a different time, with different things. It was not made from Manus or Solk's power. Might have been here beforehand. This is a little guard room with some weapons here and there. Most are kind of scattered about and not really in their places. It's mostly empty now. Final door. You guys, something you guys want to do before you enter the store, which seems to be, given your rough perceptions of the size of this place, probably the inner area.
I want to prepare for death.
Can I ask where we're going?
He goes, "To your trial."
I feel like this is an Umbridge style trial, you know, or like
They're devils,
where
and
it's
they're
like
also and while the priests are there, they're kind of following exact law.
but Zori's sexy.
Because that's going to help me.
That's not going to help you.
Well, all ready to attack as soon as there is trouble. But currently, I will remain hidden in the backpack.
Okay.
I'm being compliant, but every now and then I'm just making a gust of wind go through my hair.
Okay. You guys open the door and are led inside. The room seems pretty barren, except for a lot of blood stains and things all over the wall.
Homey.
Yeah.
Very homey.
I thought you called a demon homie.
Yo,
We just finger gunned at them.
In this, there's off to the side seems to be some buckets with red filthy water in it, with some mops. Inside is another bearded devil and a wizard, an elven wizard.
The wizard?
it's him!
Also in the room in the center looks to be a portal, a sigil, but it's unfinished. You can see that the bearded devil is in this room. It seems to be using some sort of chalk to write a new sigil on top of a dais where an old one might have been. Are you rolling religion?
I will try to look at. Are any of these in like infernal?
This is all
22.
infernal.
11.
Non-natural 20.
So I have
Okay.
advantage then.
Yeah, you can read infernal probably. Actually, no. Sure. Fuck it. Go do it. Do it now.
Nope.
Okay, so you're kind of looking around. 22 and 20.
Non-natural.
Non-natural.
No, not 20. Okay, you guys look at this.
4.
Actually, oh, no, you don't even see. Never mind. You can't even look.
Okay,
Oh,
before
yeah,
I was doing checks just fine. Now you decided I can't. Can I peek out a leg hole?
We have retconned it.
You inside the thing? Were you
Yeah.
looking out?
Yeah.
But
Drove like
you're also facing behind.
Facing the opposite direction, you can see everything behind you.
Well, I rolled.
Yo-Tune does a little spin.
Fine. You see the sigil, and you notice that there was definitely faint markings of a completely different sigil below it that you probably used to be there but were erased. So this is probably a new portal or something like that happening, and you definitely read this. These devils seem to be writing a new portal to a place in the Nine Hells, over where the abyssal portal used to be.
I feel like we just need to nuke the continent.
Oh.
We've done it before. Well, you've done it before.
Yes. There's two other things to note in this room that you guys would definitely see. A giant fucking arm.
A fucking arm? Like for this
Well,
thing?
It's all on the fist.
That was the option you went to.
It was very painful.
What else would
It's
it
the most extreme one you could have gone to.
It'd be very painful. This arm seems to be about 30 feet long. To have the entirety of the room thing, they've hacked it and crushed it to take up less room. It probably was once 30 feet long.
Oh,
It looks almost like it's made of dark black wood, as if dark black blood-soaked wood, with long 3 fingers and a thumb, all with long claws.
Does it look like the spires that were outside?
You rolled a 20 on your thing, right?
on the religion check.
You heard descriptions of Manus and Sultmob. This sounds like this looks like one of his arms.
Oh boy.
Well, the front half of one of his arms.
Yeah.
You see at the very end what looks like it was almost like a seared off.
So are they reassembling him and putting him back together so he may rule?
He's a demon.
I'd say they're
I
probably
would
just
say
holding
that's
it
quite
hostage.
Oh.
The arm seems to be thoroughly.
I'm getting so
Dead.
lost in the
Would
lore.
I recognize this? Or
Oh,
no?
and so it's not a stone thing. It's like an actual arm.
An actual arm of Sultmob that is now dead. That's been cut off.
Ah,
Would I know what this is, or do I just see a giant fucking arm?
You see a giant fucking arm.
You're just thinking of all the different things to do.
Roll
with it.
religion if you want.
Hey! 21.
Yay!
You also realize this. The two of you who do, you probably are definitely a little freaked out right now
Shit in your pants.
because it seems that maybe the old demon lord might be back. Or might be at least have been released somehow from his prison.
I didn't do that! Don't look at me!
Oh, you didn't do that?
No!
Oh!
It doesn't matter now to this thing, but do you remember a certain iron flask you guys had?
You mean didn't we sell that? I thought we didn't.
Two cultists?
Did we?
Yes.
Oh
The cultists
no!
who were like, our fucking deity!
I don't remember this at all.
They
Was
paid
it
you
Leon
guys,
in
they paid you
charge
guys
of it?
tens of thousands of gold for this thing.
When did
Wait, only tens of thousands.
Yeah.
I feel like that would be worth a lot more than just
We
that.
thought it was just a stupid flask with a big bad thing in it not to open.
Yeah, it's a really big bad thing.
yeah. I'm more concerned about what idiot thought that the best place to imprison the most powerful demon lord of all was in a flask.
You know what? It's a pretty hidden spot.
Yeah,
At least-
it's so normal. No one would fucking guess that.
The problem is anyone who decides they can drink from it.
No, it's like an enchanted flask. It has
okay.
it has very arcane symbols all over it. It's
So you'd know. You just see a flask go.
they were
"Ooh,
actually it's
enchanted
like-
alcohol.
Material plane.
Pardon?
Why was it on the material plane?
There were reasons. That was the other campaign, though. That's not this campaign.
So 2 campaigns managed to
Was
fuck
it-
up in order
was
for
it-
us to get to where we are
that
now.
was the same campaign.
Oh, the same one.
I was a wee lad of 3 years ago who didn't know
Alright,
about
let's continue on with what we got
consequences.
now.
It was only
And
my
we're gonna-
second campaign.
We're gonna end with one thing, so we're getting a little late.
Oh, it's 4. Yeah, it's 11 after 4.
Yeah. And we're going a little tired.
I've been up since
What?
6:30
It's totally
a.m.
9 in the morning. What are you talking about?
Yeah,
Yeah,
what?
Oops.
Don't
just
date
dub
the
just dub
episode.
over what I said.
It's actually 4 a.m.
It's 4
Yes.
a.m. in the morning. The sun is super bright outside.
It's dawn.
And we have
There's
dice.
some dice.
One time we should put all of our dice in a big bucket and throw it.
I do not trust it because his
I don't
are
want
included.
to do that.
That's a good way to curse everyone's dice.
You got like
You
a
guys can do
disease.
that.
The last thing you guys notice is the wizard, who is a elven wizard. The three of you guys don't recognize him at all.
Don't
He
look
seems-
at me right before you describe him as if articulating so that I wouldn't understand.
Can I just say out loud, I bow, but my arms are bound.
You hear a chuckle, and the wizard turns around, revealing his face. You recognize him.
Oh no.
See if I'm
You remember
not-
his name was Tesseg.
Okay.
I
Or-
smile and wave.
He was one of the members
I
of the
smile and
court.
wink.
Oh boy.
I'm assuming he's a friend from the library and we don't like him.
His eyes widen when he sees you, Ren.
Friend or foe?
That's where we're gonna end it.
No, it's all my fault
Can I
again.
give him a boner?
He's probably old and can't get it up.
Oh.
He is a very old elf. It looks very old.
Yeah,
it looks
but
very old.
you gotta realize that at a certain point, age is kind of
Age is
a
only a
little
number.
less important for powerful wizards.
Oh, so he has powerful boners.
Ah, yes.
Very powerful wizard.
Oh, okay.
Are you gonna? Are we saying goodbye?
Bye.
Thank you for watching.
Boy, did
See you
that
next
take a weird
time.
turn.
Yeah. Okay.
Farewell.